welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We haven't done one of these in a while. For those of you that have been with me for a while, you guys know that I'm looking for a new utility vehicle, sport utility vehicle, and I've put out some polls in the past on what you guys want to see, and two of the units that I put on the poll were the Polaris General XP 1000 and the Can-Am, the new Can-Am 2021 Commander XTP. And another one that I've been looking at is the new Yamaha Rmax, and that's catching my eye. I've watched a lot of reviews on it so far, and I think that's going to be in the running too. So what I figured I'd do is just go over some of the specs of these three units, let you know what I think, what I'm leaning towards, or what's the best sport utility side-by-side out there right now in my opinion, and then we'll go from there. So I'll go ahead and I'll start with the Can-Am Commander. The new Commander comes with the Rotex 976cc 100 horsepower V-twin motor. It also has electronic fuel injection, and the transmission's a quick response CVT with high airflow ventilation and electronic drive belt protection. Now the drivetrain has selectable modes: turf mode, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and trail, four-wheel drive, and trail active with exclusive smart lock technology. The suspension, the front suspension is arched double A-arms with a sway bar with 14 inches of travel, and the rear suspension is arched TTA with sway bar, 14 inches of travel also. And then both front and back come with the Fox 2.5 podium piggyback shocks. Now the tires and wheels for the XTP, they come with in-house XPS Hammer Force tires on a set of 30 by 10 by 15 B-locks. And as far as the dimensions of the new Commander, it's one of the longest of these three by at least a foot. The length's 130 inches by 64 by 75.3, and the wheelbase is 90.6 inches. The ground clearance is 13.5 inches, and as far as the towing capacity, you're looking at 2,000 pounds, payload capacity 1,030. Also comes with a fuel capacity of 10 gallons. The new Wolverine Rmax comes with a 999cc liquid cooled motor with a horsepower rating of 108 horsepower. The transmission is Ultramatic V-belt with all-wheel engine braking, and the final drive is on-command 3-way locking differential, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and full diff lock four-wheel drive. Now the suspension for the front is independent double wishbone with anti-sway bar, and they come with a set of Fox QS3 piggyback shocks, and the front has a 14.2 inch travel. And then the rear is the same suspension, independent double wishbone with the same set of shocks, but with a travel of 16.9 inches of travel, which I believe is class leading. The tires with the Rmax come 30 by 10 by 14 Maxxis Carnivores, both front and rear, and the overall dimensions of the Wolverine is in the same lines with the Polaris General at 119 inches length and a width of 66 and a height of 77 with a stance width of 64 inches. The wheelbase is also 86.7 inches, and the ground clearance, I believe, is 13.8 inches. The bed capacity is 600 pounds and a towing capacity of 2,000 pounds. Lastly, let's talk about the General XP 1000. It comes standard with the old reliable ProStar 999cc liquid cooled engine with a horsepower rating of 100 horsepower. The transmission comes standard with on-demand true all-wheel drive, two-wheel drive, plus it has VersaTrack turf mode. The suspension for the front and the rear come with Walker Evans Velocity Series piggyback shocks, with both front and rear having 14 inches of travel. Also, the front has long travel, high clearance dual A-arms with a stabilizer bar, and then the rear has long travel, high clearance dual A-arm IRS with a stabilizer bar. The tires and wheels on the General comes standard with a 30 by 10 by 15. And then the overall dimensions of this vehicle is 118 inches long, 64 inches wide, and 75 inches height. So the big question is, how much do these 3 units cost? Now Polaris comes in at the highest price at $23,499, and then the Can-Am and the Yamaha both come in at the same price of $22,199. So Polaris is $1,300 more for the General XP 1000. So that's a little disappointing there. I would hope that Polaris will be more in line with the Can-Am and Yamaha pricing, but it is what it is. As far as specs go, you guys heard all the specs. The Rmax kind of came out on top as far as that. It has 13.8 inches of ground clearance. It has more travel. In the front 14.2, and in the rear is 16.9, whereas the Polaris and the Can-Am come in at 14 inches both front and back. So I like all 3 units, but if I had to rate them 1, 2, and 3, it's gonna be a tough, it's a tough decision because they're all nice units, and I don't think you go wrong with any of them. I guess it just kind of depends on what you want to do. The Can-Am Commander, the box is bigger, so that kind of reminds me of my Ranger that I used to have. Also, the towing capacity for the Can-Am is 2,000 pounds, and the Yamaha is 2,000 pounds, whereas the Polaris, I believe, is only 1,500 pounds of towing capacity. And I believe the General has the smallest rear cargo box to put anything in. So if I had to rate them, I'd probably go Can-Am number 1, I'd go Yamaha number 2, and then I'd go Polaris number 3. So that's not to say that that's what unit I'm going to choose, but as far as specs, price, looks, that's how I would rate them towards that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. If you guys are new to the channel and you like this kind of stuff, we'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Also, please like, comment down below. Tell me what your favorite sport utility side-by-side is. You could rate them 1, 2, 3. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. Like I said, this is just my opinion. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and with that said, see you on the next one.